Pisces, welcome back. This is A from High Vibes Tarot, and this is your Sun, Moon, Rising sign, and Venus, May 2024. General reading for the sign of Pisces. Please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If doesn't resonate, that's okay. Perhaps next month's message is the one for you. But I've always believed in synchronicity, so there must be something in here that you need to hear today. Thank you for being here and welcome back. The continuation of this reading is in the link in the description box below. One more oracle card for you, and you could also scroll down at the end of the page so you could make your own 3-card spread. Just make sure that you ask the cards a question or you set an intention before you shuffle, so you wouldn't find yourself shuffling it all over again, because it's a limited shuffle and you run the risk of affirming your biases. So okay, you might want to reevaluate your choices. This could be a love situation, dear Pisces. Somebody may have broken up with you, or somebody may have chosen to stay away from you simply because they feel that this situation, this love connection, is not what you deserve. They want some space, or they want to move away from you, maybe because they have other plans, and maybe you are starting to wonder whether there's a third-party connection, but they are telling you there's none. Maybe they want to move away also because people around them, their friends or their family, disapprove of this connection. The judgment coming out first may indicate that you are at a phase in your life that you are reevaluating the patterns in your love choices, the patterns in your love life, in your love situation. And maybe you are getting older and you are reassessing what went wrong, what have you done wrong, what you have been doing wrong. And for the most part, it may have caused you that feelings of loneliness, feeling trapped in a situation, feeling like you don't belong, feeling that for the past relationships you've had, people seem to not accept you for who you truly are, or perhaps there's always this complication and you feel that you're always not in full expression of yourself. Maybe you are getting involved into relationships that are a taboo, being involved in a relationship that is quite controversial, or something that your friends or your family members always disapprove, maybe because it's something that is very abusive, a relationship that takes so much from you, and perhaps these people around you are telling you that you deserve better, but you always reason out telling them that they just don't understand the depth of the connections you've had. And sometimes you feel explaining, but at the same time you know that it's not worth explaining to them what's happening around you. Overall, for Pisces, I feel like you are at a period in your life wherein you seek closure or clarity. You feel stuck, perhaps feeling trapped around this situation, love situation, wherein you don't have answers, or those answers are not available even if you seek for them. Somebody, your ex, would be reluctant to express their issue, or they will be reluctant to express why they walked away to begin with. And at this point, if you would ask them, they would tell you it's not about you. And perhaps that is something that made you think about why it keeps happening all the time. And perhaps this is also giving you self-doubt and you feel the pressure. For some of you, you may be, as I have mentioned, you are getting older, and you feel that all your relationships seem to have the same pattern. You are being left out in the cold, or perhaps you are trapped in a situation wherein you don't feel fully expressive of your authentic self, or perhaps you are hiding inside that exterior, or that costume trying to show that you are this person just so you get the approval of your partner's friends and family, or perhaps you are not out in the open. Perhaps you are hiding inside the closet, and I meant that metaphorically. And it's something that makes you go into a contemplative mode, and perhaps think that, is it gonna be always this way? Am I gonna be hurt all the time? Is this the common situation for dear Pisces? Healing. Or perhaps this could also be feeling hopeless about the situation, and feeling hopeless about your love situation in general. You run the risk here of fighting for this connection, and doing something just to prove your space, or your slot, if I may put it that way, towards this person. Be mindful that you could be dealing with a Capricorn born individual, but this could also mean that you are getting obsessed. There's a soul contract that needs to be ended, and perhaps the person that you are dealing with chose to end it, but you just can't accept it. I feel that maybe if not May, sooner or later you would chase after them and try to fix the situation as if it needs fixing. There's resistance, and it feels like anything that you plan has some delays in it. You just can't get to point B, and it makes you feel insecure, or you are doubting your capacity to show love. Sometimes for some of you, maybe you feel that you are not deserving of the love. Am I not really deserving of the love that I wish to have? So much so that I've been in multiple failed relationships. You're losing your momentum, and you feel defeated. That is what I am getting from you. You feel defeated, and perhaps even if your friends are telling you to refocus, reshift your perspective, and not chase after that person, those are too many cards. You're always leaning towards begging, not only for the attention of your ex, but also begging that they won't leave you, and you know that sucks, and it's not helpful for your healing, but you do it anyway. It's time for you a new chapter is being closed right here. I always get this from Pisces, that they are being left behind by their partners. Perhaps the partner has outgrown them, or perhaps the partner has different choices. It's not so often, or perhaps the situation is not a third part. There's no third party involved, because you're a good lover, Pisces. Perhaps it just so happened that the partners that you have encountered in your life are those who just had an epiphany. Perhaps they have sadly outgrown you, or perhaps they have different plans. They want to develop or grow into a more mature individual. You're feeding off each other's, let's say, need for attention, need to be loved, could also mean that you are being attached, very attached to each other, to a point that you're not growing as individuals any longer. And this is something that the universe seems to be telling you right now. You are at this point in your life wherein you have to reassess your choices, the choices that you make in life, so you would be ready to close this chapter. Soul contracts need to be let go of. These two cards right here signify being defeated, failure, but coming into sandwiched between the World card and the Two of Swords right here. It could mean that you might want to make a decision. You might want to reassess where you are at in your life right now and take action towards making a choice and making a decision. And definitely that has nothing to do with the past. Detach from this situation and it might help you. You seem to be confused. You seem to be, there's a mix of confusion, feeling defeated, feeling trapped, being blinded by love. It could be doesn't want to, you want to linger in that loneliness, energy of loneliness or sadness, and you don't want to step out of it at this point in time or in May. And you run the risk of charging forward or saying things to your ex just so you could have them back. You run the risk of begging for them not to leave you. And if this person has hurt you in the past, you would turn a blind eye on that, and you would not account that in making the right decision. Confusion, heartache. Those are too many cards. Let me return that. But I have here Three of Wands, Ace of Swords in reverse, being stuck, losing clarity, not wanting to take action. No breakthrough moment yet as of this month. But definitely it's time to turn that leaf and shake things up and opt for a new chapter in your life. Wield that one towards movement. Charge forward, take action towards this healing right here. If you choose to go back, it seems like you will not find success in it. You have to make a decision to move forward. What is happening? For some of you, this person may have left you because they've seen you flirting with another person, or you are hiding something from them, perhaps an aspect or a past situation in your life that you are embarrassed about, and this is something that you have been hiding to this person that you truly care. And perhaps they are arguing that if you truly love me, you may have told that, you may have expressed that to me, and I would understand. But you choose to hide it, you choose to keep it as a secret, as if it's, I will not discover it. And it's a sense of betrayal that made them feel like you are not right for them because they value honesty. That would be the case. I strongly feel that this is you. This is a water sign, King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This could be also, you could be also dealing with a fellow water sign, but I strongly feel that this is you, Pisces. Coming beside it is a Seven of Wands, trying to prove that this situation is still worth fighting for, but I strongly feel that you would still linger in that situation, trying to prove that you are, this relationship is still worth it, and they have to reconsider. But I strongly feel that the person that you are dealing with had enough, and perhaps they are trying their best to move past the situation, the hurt, or to move past the breakup, to move past the connection. Somebody here is very hurt, and it could be both of you. And this hurt is from the cross watcher. It's irreparable, but they are trying their best to heal from it. You, on the other hand, would choose still to linger in the situation, make amends, apologize, work with reparation, and you will still attempt to make it work, but you will just try. This is mental anguish, Pisces, and I strongly feel that this May you are still in this situation wherein you are very focused on the cups that have tumbled. It's like crying over spilled milk, and I know you are old enough or you're mature enough to accept the reality of the situation, that it is over, but at the same time you want to linger in that pain, at least this May. You want to dwell on those emotions that I don't know, but you want to dwell on those, on the sadness. There's some comfort, that some people just find comfort in sadness, and I understand that. Perhaps Pisces, you are in that energy. You operate in that energy, or you will operate in that kind of energy this May, having solace, being at peace, or being comforted by the sadness of it all. And you know that you will get past that eventually, because you have been there in the past. It's something that is not new to you, and you know that you will get over it sooner or later, just not yet this month. And you will stay in this. Look at her, trap. She's hiding. She's not being her authentic self. The story of this one is that I believe this is a princess. She's hiding from the court guards, and she put on a donkey skin so that nobody could find her. But there's somebody who will see through that, and perhaps that person hasn't arrived yet in your life. I don't see in your cards that they are coming soon. That person with whom you don't need to hide anymore. But what I can see right now is that the faster you get out of that comforting sadness, the easier it is that you make space for this person to come to your life. And it could also be a water sign. This is Queen of Cups. This is the King of Cups. You have in your reading the Queen of Cups. I strongly feel that you will find your match sooner or later. But this must go first. You must triumph over healing first. Because the Queen of Cups shows up, and this is your match. I strongly feel that I'm getting the vibe that you know this person. You have already met them. They are in your life right now, and perhaps you just don't know. Perhaps they are in the form of friend. They're still your friend, not yet your lover. An old friend could be, but they see you ever since. You're just so involved with a lot of stuff to a point that you're not seeing them as a lover just yet. Analysis paralysis. Perhaps you are overthinking. How can you change? How can you make changes to accommodate the best partner that you are dreaming about? And it's okay, dear Pisces. I would not advise that you move on quickly, because I strongly feel that you have your own timeline of healing, and it may not happen this May, but what your cards, as I've mentioned, are telling you is that the faster you wield that wand and steer that chariot into a place where you want yourself to be in, the faster you close this hurtful chapter and you aim for healing, the faster it is that this person will enter your life. So I guess I would have to leave it at that. But let's get one more, an oracle card. The continuation is in the link in the description box below. As I've mentioned, one more oracle card. And you could also explore the blog for more spiritual hacks or more readings for Pisces. What do you want Pisces to know? For Pisces. Oh, it's time for an adventure. Rescue. If you want to take healing seriously, you might want to reach out. Ask and you shall receive. Reach out to your soul tribe. Reach out to your friends. They are there to help you. All you need is just to ask. You need to get out of the situation, and perhaps, and this is an affirmation, that rescue is on the way. Sometimes you just have to ask for it. So I guess I have to leave it at that. Thank you, dear Pisces, and I hope to see you next time. My name is A. See you soon, and bye.